Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello. My name is Dave Neal, stand-up comic, host of Bachelorette Recap, a Guy's Review, premiering June 7th, 2021. Can you believe it? It's coming so soon. Listen, I didn't want to have to make this video, but Katie Thurston and the Bachelorette Instagram just dropped 2 photos from her night 1 outfit. This is a big deal. The first impression, this is big. Listen, I thought I was done making content for the day. It's a slow news cycle. I got to go clean my bedroom. We ordered a new mattress. We got to do that whole time-lapse video of us unvacuum sealing the memory foam and being like, wow, so cool, when it's like, we get it, it's a mattress. But anyhow, as I'm about getting ready to do that, I turn the lights off, boom, we drop these photos. We can't help but make a video. We got to talk about it. Listen, I'm not one to judge in any way whatsoever. Like the my fiance would be great because she works in fashion. She could talk about the flow of the dress. I don't know what you'd call this, but I like, as a guy, it's like when you eat a meal and it's good, but you can't tell what ingredients were used. Like, I'm not going to tell you what's going on here. I'm not really sure. She's got like sort of a I don't know what you'd call this, like a mermaid kind of cut. She's got a mermaid cut around the hips, which is very nice, modest, yet also it's like this is the modest below the waist but party above. Is that a saying they have in the fashion world? Strap, V-cut strap with a nice some sort of burnt orange look, which probably goes very well with the decor of the property of the hotel they're at in New Mexico. I think this is beautiful. I'm so excited to see Katie out of her normal element, which, as you know, Katie posts Instagram photos of her like wearing a ball cap going through McDonald's drive-thru, which is great. That's amazing. And I hope they do that on one of the date nights. But for that first impression, it's like these guys, they know what they're going to get. They know what, I mean, Katie, she's beautiful out of bed, but now you glam her up a little bit. These guys don't have a shot. It's a no fighting chance here. She's a top dog, and it's exciting to see her in the element as the star. You guys, it's one thing to see somebody, they're one of 25. Everyone's got their own look going on, but it's like, baby, we got the star of the show. We're ready to go. All right, so let's see some comments here. We got this photo, and then of course this one right here. Trying to get any clues we can, of course. Very bare on the ring. That's what she's looking for. She's hoping Neal Lane can up the ante and maybe get one of those 5-carat rings. Come on, Neal. Hook a lady up. Get her that good stuff. Show her some clarity she's looking for. Give her the 4 C's. Somebody's got to do it. So anyway, what do we got here? The nice fire pits. I'm in the market for a new fire pit, as always. Good New Mexican sort of landscape happening there. Looks beautiful. I mean, they got the whole Alamo look, the Pueblo kind of vibe. I mean, that's New Mexico. It looks beautiful. I think it's going to be great. I really think it's going to be great scenery. No offense, Pennsylvania, but I think New Mexico is going to kick your ass when it comes to scenery. And I know, don't get easy there, Philly. Easy there, Pittsburgh. Don't come after me, all right? Pennsylvania's beautiful, but this ain't no Wawa experience, right? Which, by the way, I mean, whenever they take these shows on the road, they really should have the local, like, how I understand they were in a, we're in a quarantine pandemic here in the bubble in Pennsylvania, but how did not last season not have a Wawa? How did they not go get some wood or whatever, do some like local Pennsylvania things? I don't know how it works. Go to Hershey. Why didn't they go to Hershey, the amusement park? They could have had the whole place to themselves. Churn some butter, go to the Amish. They didn't do any of that. No Amish churning, no butter churning? Come on. What a missed chance there. Actually, I am wrong. Michelle and Matt James did have that thing where they, put their feet in the milk or whatever the heck that was. They bathed each other in cow juice or whatever. I don't know what happened, but here we have Katie Thurston, hashtag Thurston for Thurston, and let's see what see what she's saying. She said, "I can't believe how quickly time flies when you're searching for love." Which, by the way, she still has Vent with Katie as her Instagram, but I know she changed her Twitter to @Katie Thurston. So I'm sure somebody, once you hit the big time, they call a PR person. Next thing you know, boom, their name's changed. Or it's like Tasha. She's just Tasha now. You know what I mean? That's how you know when you've hit critical mass, when you get your name on Instagram. But right now she's still Vent with Katie. Katie with 2 E's. Can't wait. Absolutely gorgeous. By the way, you were one of my favorite ladies. So beautiful, Katie. I know, of course, there's going to be people, as the internet will show you, she could have like literally the most gorgeous, like vibrant personality. People are going to be like, I don't get it. It's like, listen there, Barbara. No one asked you if you got it or not, okay? Coming at me from Raleigh. Like anyone cares what you think. You know what I mean? Why do they dress her so bad? Is she okay? She doesn't seem happy. Trojan the Goddess, are you happy? Is anyone even happy? Okay, I don't know, maybe. So let's go to see what other people are saying. Oh, Justin Tate's The Batch. Posted this yesterday, going live with Dean Neals on YouTube very soon. If you didn't check out the live stream, Justin joined me on my YouTube.
All that, but
we had a good little bromance. We talked about some things. We talked about what it's like to sort of recap The Bachelor, but not be a part of The Bachelor sort of like universe on the inside. Like Justin and I are both kind of outsiders that recapped The Bachelor. So anyway, we talked about that. You can get a link below. If you haven't watched it, go check that out. And let's see what else he said about this new dress. We got Tayshia there. Best photo ever. I mean, Tayshia, really, what a glow up. Doesn't she look great? But let's see what we got here. 1 month to go. Cheers to Katie. She's ready to go. Bottles up. That's Sydney. Bree. I mean, golly, there's so many just beautiful people in the Bachelor world. But let's see what people. So he, everyone's working off the same info here, the same couple photos. Let me go back to this earlier one. Sorry, Trojan the Goddess. I didn't mean to call you out. You look fabulous. But the point is that there's just snark when you get to people's Instagram, you know? Bring Chris Harrison back. Leave it alone. You know he's not coming back this season. Hopefully someone tells this person to shut up. Why? He looks really tired and kind of over it. The show needs a refresh. Not watching. Canceled. Won't be watching unless Chris comes back. Is this all people post about? This is the gown that she's wearing to meet the men? Yeah, that's the gown she's wearing to meet the men. She's going to like ruffle it and walk up the stairs and look good. She's going to be great. By the way, how can you imagine? I mean, I'm engaged, but if I were single and I find out I'm going to be on the show, you just have to immediately drop whatever pizza you're eating and throw it out the window, right? I mean, the pressure to like look good in a dress. I mean, imagine like on your wedding day, there's pressure to look good in a dress. But if this was me, I would, as soon as I found out I was the Bachelorette, I'd be like, I'm the Bachelorette. I would just start doing squats, just right then and there. I just pick up the dog, pick up groceries, and just start working my body out because there's so much pressure. Like, we do this to each other in society, but it's like, say yes to the dress. How did it look? And it's like, first of all, she looks great. But it's really more about how you feel because we all age out of our beauty. You know what I mean? 36, barely holding on to the hairline here. We all age out of our beauty. And the point is, do you love someone enough that you want to spend the rest of your life with them? Best friends, not just the physical attraction. And that's very hard to find in a short window of a show, but they're going to try their best to do it. Very hard to find. Hey, look, let's talk about first impressions. While I have you here, 11 ways to make a great first impression on a date. Now, these aren't all going to apply to Katie Thurston's men. I feel like Katie's going to make the impression she needs to make regardless. She's the lead. She's the center of attention in this universe. But what's going to become interesting is which of the guys get her attention. So, dress well. Okay, we're definitely, this was actually filmed in late winter, early spring, right? Or I guess early spring. Yeah, early spring, right? So this was in New Mexico where it does get cold. I don't know the exact climate. I think they can have a couple warm days. These advertisements. Masturbation month sale. Can they win some award for the worst advertisement ever? Anyway, so you got to dress nice. Put those, gentlemen, put some socks on. Okay, none of this sockless limo exit. I don't need to see that. Arrive on time. That's not going to be a problem. Katie arrives on time. MJ, here we go. But will she rename her sex toy based on whoever gets the... Can you imagine if she's like, you, sir, it's like this guy's name Benjamin. She's like, you, sir, are the new name for my sex toy. It's like, well, that's a tall glass of water right there. Remember your table manners. Not going to be a problem on the first date. It's easy to be rude without realizing it. It's really important that you remember your table etiquette. That means you should put your napkin on your lap. Okay, that's not important. These guys are just going to be drinking and standing up. Not much sitting down happening on night one. There's a lot of aggression. Just guys trying to jockey for some attention. Be confident and positive. Absolutely. You better walk out of that limo. I don't know what music you need to listen to. What's your pump up music? Mariah Carey, Fantasy featuring Old DB. Yo, New York in the house. Whatever it is. Spice Girls, Banana by Gwen Stefani. This shit is banana. B-A-N-A-N. Whatever it is, leave a comment. Let me know what your pump-up song is. But whatever your pump-up song is, you got to be listening to that in the limo, just getting ready to go. Because music can actually help shift your energy level into a better place. And you want to present the best version of yourself on that first impression, or else it's like there's no coming back. There's no coming back from that. The first impression is like, yo... That you want to get Katie in her head to go, yo. You don't want her to go, oh, what are we doing? What's this? Are you in a banana costume? And the guy's like, this shit is bananas. And she's like, not appealing. Hey, folks, let's do it. We're getting into it. It's a Friday. Come on. No one's watching this. All right. Move beyond small talk. That's going to be tough. That's going to be very tough. Here's a very important part for the guys. How do you have 25 guys? Everyone's trying to vie and jockey for attention. How do you get the most effective conversation in? You can't just show up and be like, hi, my name's Paul. I had cancer. I'm alive. You got to be like, hey, you got to like work into that feel good moment, but don't make it contrived and forced, which the whole show is contrived and forced. Don't interview your date. There you go. The guys know everything they need to know about her. So how do you just got to subtly inception some thoughts in and be like, yeah, I run a charity, but enough about me. So tell me about you. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. So I was just walking this old lady across I was just walking this old bag. I was just walking. The guy's like, oh, okay. Make eye contact and use your date's name. Yeah, don't forget that. Hello, Katie. Nice to meet you. Pleasure for your, thank you for your feedback or whatever it may be. I would love it. I would love it if a guy gets voted off and she's like, it just wasn't really working out for me. And the guy's like, thank you for your feedback, and just walks away. Please, somebody do that. Treat the wait staff with kindness. Okay, we'll never see this, what happens behind the scenes, but hopefully, you treat the production assistants and everyone with kindness, because you never know who's making the decisions. You never know. Keep your phone away. Not a problem. The phones are gone. Part of the best thing about The Bachelor is you get to see how people act when they don't have their phone. I mean, imagine, you know what I mean? I was in line at this place called The Waffle. I was in line for breakfast the other day. 15 people in a row. We're all doing this with tech snack. Everyone's going to the chiropractor because they're all hunched over. Don't do that. Well, they don't have to. They don't have cell phones. They have to have small talk. So they're like, weather was good today. We've lost the ability to communicate. Pick up the tab. Not a problem here. But gentlemen, seriously, I hate to say it. You got to at least make a strong offer to pick up the tab. Okay? Don't go on a date if you can't afford it. I'm not saying maybe chivalry's dead in some ways and others, but listen, if you can't afford to take the lady out on a date, don't go on a date. You know what I mean? Maybe she'll want to split it. Chances are if she wants to split the bill, it's because she's just not that into you. If she likes you and she's like, listen, I'm going to give it up later on, so I'm going to let you buy this. I mean, look, everything in life's a transaction. I'm not saying that you should buy her dinner and expect anything in return. I just think you got to pick up the tab on the first. That's just one of those scenarios that it's like, look, 2021, I know we've made progress with but look, seriously, ladies, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. But, and be honest with me, leave a comment. What would you think if the guy, proactively said we should split the bill? What would you think about that? You know what I mean? He at least has to make a semi-strong fight, and then afterwards go, listen, are you sure you want to split the bill? I respect that, but hopefully on our next date you can let me get that, and I'll let you get one in the future. So it's not like I'm going to pay for all your days. I'll let you get one in the future, but just for my own feeling of, whatever. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I think Katie looks great. I'm very excited to see her. And boy, so many projections in the comment section. People trying to analyze what she's thinking. You know what? She's probably standing there for 3 hours. I bet she's thinking, I can't wait to get these shoes off. You know what I mean? I want to see the real Katie when she's throws the shoes off, grabs a bottle of whiskey, takes off the earrings, and puts Sports Center on or whatever she does. Maybe I'm projecting now. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, and more content to come as it breaks. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye now.